Are you a high school junior who is currently figuring out what you should take for your senior year of high school? There's some things you need to have in mind. Hey, my name is Chuck. I am a former admissions counselor and a current college counselor, and also the host of the Don't Chuck It Up podcast. I'm here to help you. For those of you who are in the middle of your junior year, you probably are going to be meeting with your high school counselor soon to officially plan what classes you are going to be taking as a senior. And there are two things that you need to be keeping in mind. Number one, what are the graduation requirements for you to graduate from your high school? Every high school in the United States has certain requirements that you need to complete in order to graduate from that high school. So the first thing you need to do is check with your high school counselor to make sure you are on track to graduate and you will have those specific classes that you still need in your senior schedule. Number two is what are the classes that are required for the certain colleges that you are looking to apply to next year. Now, for many colleges, your high school graduation requirements should be enough, but for some colleges, they're looking for certain things. For example, if you plan to apply to any of the campuses in the University of California system, UCLA, UC Berkeley, UC San Diego, and others, they have specific requirements called the A through G requirements that you need to have in order to be a strong applicant to those schools. Other colleges may have certain requirements that they are wanting to see based on what you are planning to major in or just for general admission requirements. For example, some engineering schools and business schools expect that you have taken calculus as a senior in high school. Many of the highly selective colleges want to make sure that you've taken at least 3 years of a foreign language, and preferably 4. And there are some universities that want to see that you have taken at least 1 full year of a fine or performing art. If you don't have these classes already completed on your transcript, you're going to need to talk to your high school counselor to make sure you get those done during your senior year. I've met with several students that come to me with their high school transcript, and I notice that they are missing specific classes that colleges are wanting to see when you apply, and this can make the admissions process a little bit more difficult. So while you are on holiday break, take time to look through the courses that you need to complete your high school graduation requirements and check on the colleges that you're thinking of applying to next year to see if they have any admissions requirements or recommendations for students who would like to be considered as a strong applicant to that college. Where do you find that information? Go to the college's website, find the admissions section, make sure you're looking for the undergraduate area, and it should say, here is what we are looking for in an applicant to our college. It should list the types of courses, experiences that they are looking for in a great kid for their college or university. If you are unable to find that information or you need some clarification, send an email to the admissions office at that college or find the admissions counselor at that college that is supposed to work with students who are in your high school or in your state. They can help you out, but you need this information before you meet with your high school counselor to plan your senior year classes. But some of you are saying, Chuck, I don't have time in my senior schedule to fit all of the classes that I need for college. What the heck am I supposed to do? Am I screwed? If you don't have time in your senior schedule, there are some other options. You could possibly take that class online, and that could either be during the school year or over the summer. You could take a summer class, or you could also do a college level class over the summer in order to make sure that you have all of the courses that you need that the colleges expect you to have when you apply. Let me reiterate what I said before. For the vast majority of students, the classes that you need to graduate from high school are enough to match the classes that you need to be admitted to your college. For most students, that will be plenty. but you always want to double check with the college that you are planning to apply to and your high school graduation requirements to make sure that those are going to be enough to fulfill the requirements. If you're still confused, feel free, leave a comment. I'll be happy to answer your question. Send me a DM, message me on one of my social medias, and also reach out to your high school counselor. I know they're busy, but send them an email and let them know that you want to talk about this when you get back to school in January. But don't just say, it'll work itself out. This is something that you need to check through to make sure that you are on time, on task, and ready to apply to college this next fall. Need more advice? Check out my podcast, Don't Chuck It Up, available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all other platforms. I am here to help you. I want to make the college search and application process much less stressful and hopefully a little bit easier. So thanks for stopping by. Like, share, and I hope to see you again. And don't forget, don't chuck it up.